was your I have a bad feeling about this experience? I was working the late shift at this gas station out on Route 47. It was around 2 a.m. and I was driving home through this stretch of woods when my car started making that weird clicking noise. The gas gauge was basically on empty, but I figured I could make it the last 5 miles to my apartment. Then I saw this guy standing by the roadside with his thumb out. Now I'm not usually the type to pick up hitchhikers, especially not at 2 in the morning, but something about him looked normal enough. He was probably around 19, wearing clean jeans and a regular hoodie. Had this small black backpack and that's it. No other bags or anything weird. When I slowed down and rolled my window down halfway, he smiled and said real polite, "Hey man, could I get a ride to Millbrook? Just the next town over." The second he got in my passenger seat, my stomach started doing flips, like when you're about to take a test you didn't study for. This kid wasn't saying anything at all, just staring straight ahead at the road. I tried making small talk, asking where he was coming from, if he lived in Millbrook. Basic stuff. All I got back were these one-word answers. Yeah, nope, work. Real cold responses. About 5 minutes down the road, I noticed he had his right hand shoved deep in that backpack of his. Not just resting on it, but like he was gripping something inside. That bad feeling in my gut got 10 times worse. I pretended to adjust my rearview mirror, but I was really trying to see what he was doing. Through the corner of my eye, I caught a glimpse of something shiny and metallic in there. Instead of freaking out, I kept my voice normal and asked, "So what kind of work you do?" That's when he slowly pulled his hand out of the bag. He was holding this long screwdriver, the kind with the yellow handle that you use for car repairs. My heart started pounding, but I tried not to show it. He just said real casual, "Car trouble earlier, had to fix something." Then he started twirling that screwdriver between his fingers like it was a pencil or something. I remembered there was this 24-hour diner called Mickey's about a mile ahead. I'd stopped there before after work when I needed coffee to stay awake. So I told him, "Man, I'm about to fall asleep at the wheel. Mind if we grab some coffee real quick?" My treat. He didn't say anything for a few seconds, just kept staring at me with this blank expression. Finally, he shrugged and said, "Sure." When we walked into Mickey's, there was just one cashier working, this older lady named Beth, who I'd seen there before. I waved at her like we were old friends, and walked up to the counter while the kid found a booth. I leaned over and whispered as quiet as I could, "I think the guy I picked up might be trying to rob me. Can you call the cops?" Beth's eyes went wide, but she nodded and grabbed her phone from under the register. I bought 2 coffees and sat down across from him. He placed that screwdriver right on the table between us,